Now you're listening to Fantastic Formosa with John Abrams in Taipei. Hey, welcome back to Fantastic Formosa. I'm John Abrams. Recently we had a guest on who works with foreign students here in Taiwan at a local university. And Isabel, welcome back.
Hi, here I am again.
Well, last week I think we talked about a lot of different things. We talked about medical insurance for students that come here from overseas.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about
the trouble they make.
The trouble they make.
Yeah.
Well,
some drama things happen.
Drama, always a fun topic. They're young, 18, 19, 20 years old. So.
Yeah, I understand.
Sure. And, it's a different culture, and they're away from their parents. And I remember my first university experience. I just felt like I was free. But I wasn't in a foreign country.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually only a 20-minute drive from my house.
Wow.
From my parents. So I really wasn't free. But these students who come here from overseas, you said last episode that when they come here, they have to buy a mattress for their dormitory beds.
Yes, they the school in the dormitory in the school they don't offer you free sleep mattress. I think because personal
hygiene
issue. So actually, we have mattress that 7-Elevens. The 7-Eleven in campus, they have. Every semester start, they have the mattress. It's thinner, and you can fold it up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if you want to leave the dorm, you can throw it away very easily.
Oh.
But this group of students, they are very, how to say that? They want a thicker mattress like everyone in house they have
in the West or
yeah.
wherever they came from.
Yeah,
they're not used to these. We used to call them tatami. Is it a Japanese word? It's a very thin mattress.
Yes, very thin. Yeah. Yes,
I slept on one for many years, and it really takes a lot of effort to get used to sleeping.
I don't know what's that feeling if I sleep on top.
They're very thin. One side, I think, is bamboo.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to sleep on that side in the summer. It cools you off.
Yes.
I didn't feel cool, but
really?
I felt like I was sleeping on bamboo.
Okay.
So, and the other side was like just regular cloth.
Yes.
With a little bit of
foam.
padding.
Yeah.
A little bit, small amount. So those are not comfortable. So many of them, where do they go and buy a better mattress?
They either go to IKEA or they will ask their seniors about where they can get a mattress like them.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So they will give them maybe the supplier's number or the furniture number, and they call the furniture store and tell them how many they need. They will just, send it over into the campus, and students are happy to have it. But the problem is when this group of students, they only stay in our school, the dormitory in our school, 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
And then another 6 months, they need to move out to another dormitory.
What? Why is that? That seems to be very inconvenient.
Because they only stay here a year and a half, and the last semester they have to go back to their country to finish the rest of what we call the credit number, and graduate over there.
I see.
Yeah.
So they go to IKEA, and maybe they're only here for a year or two, and then they go home.
Mm-hmm.
And now you have hundreds of mattresses that nobody wants.
Yeah. It's really headache.
I hate to see what that would look like. Some of them are probably pretty messy. Some of them are probably pretty good, clean. Yet you still throw them all away. Is that correct?
Mostly, the last semester, our colleagues threw all of them away.
Oh.
And this semester, the next, the student I taking care. Sorry, I'm a babysitter. I don't throw all of them away. I pick up ones. A few of them still clean and nice, can use again. And I make a phone call to a few like welfare charity groups, see if they need a free mattress. But I just want them to come over to pick up this clean mattress, and then to give someone who need it.
Right.
I remember there was one from Veterans
house. Okay.
Yeah, they need like 40 or 50 of them. So I picked the clean mattress for them. Yeah, they come here to pick
nice.
it. I really appreciate them come over. Yes, and rest of them just need to call the special company and trucks, and they come over.
I guess burn them, or what do they do with them all?
Well, the mattress, there's spring inside of mattress.
Right.
That's metal.
Okay.
So some of them
are really
recycle
nice,
place. They want it. They want the metal thing.
Right.
They can sell the metal.
They can melt it down.
Yeah, they can sell that spring, metal spring.
Interesting.
But it takes really long time to cut it off and tear all the foam or sponges, open it. Yeah. That's a lot of work. And I remember to deal one mattress, you have to spend 1,000 NT.
Okay,
including
to buy one or to get rid of it?
To get rid of them.
So you're
including they move out from the place, and then they were sent into the recycle factory.
All right. So you're paying them to get rid of it.
Basically.
I thought they would just want it to get the metal out of it for free and make money.
No.
For the recycle.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. So what is the strangest thing you've ever seen a student leave behind?
Well, the gaming chairs, I think that's normal. But I think it only stay here a year and a half. Yeah.
Gaming channels like for video games?
Yes.
Those are nice.
Nice chairs, yes.
And they buy them for 1 year and they leave them?
Yeah.
And they're new?
They're new.
Well, look, you could easily give me one or two of those. I could use them here in the radio station. But what else do they leave? What strange things?
For me, I think most surprised me is they bought like a single couch. Leather couch in their dorm
real
room. Yes.
Leather couch?
I don't know if it's real or not, but it's huge for dorm room, Yeah.
Wow. So they buy this stuff and you have no knowledge of them buying any of this.
I don't know why they buy it.
Right,
I don't know.
Right. Do they leave pets?
Oh, fortunately, no.
It would be something to go by a dorm room to clean it out and find a dog waiting for you.
No way.
Yeah. Okay.
And some of them, they left the mountain hiking
equipment.
Equipment like hiking sticks.
Yeah.
And
Very
tent.
popular. A tent?
And the stove with the gas.
Gas stoves?
You know, yeah.
Now, you can't have those in your room, right?
No, they really went up there somewhere, which I don't know what mountain. They really went up there, I think 1 or 2 times. Yeah.
Okay, so
they love it.
But they're not allowed to cook in their rooms, right?
No way.
Okay. Because I imagine some do try.
This special group of students, they love to cook.
Right.
They love to cook their home country food.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. They're homesick.
Yes.
They're homesick for the good old mom's cooking.
Yeah.
All right.
They'll get together, have small party in their dorm, and cook a little bit. Oh, this is talking about after they move out, the dorm of the school. There's another dorm outside the school. Yeah, where there's no dorm manager.
So they're more free. They're more free.
Yes.
They feel more free. Okay. Yeah. Well, good. So then they start doing things that might be a little dangerous, like
when they
cooking
the smoke will activate the smoke alarm, things like that, and the security of the building will say, "Oh, your students cooking in the dormitory, that's not allowed." And then fire trucks showed up and things like that.
Oh, my God.
My God.
Fire trucks showed up. Oh, wow. Well, we never... so these dormitories don't have separate kitchens.
No.
Not in the building at all. Nothing. So back in university when I was a young man, there was a small kitchenette, what we call kitchenette. Each floor had a little one that you could do something with, a microwave, or even had an oven, but no refrigerator. We had refrigerators in our rooms. Do you have those here?
They have the kitchen you said in the public area.
Kitchenette.
Yes.
In the public areas.
Yes, that's all they have.
And a laundry.
A laundry.
Do they have a laundry or don't they?
They have laundry place. They have dryer.
Inside the dorm?
Inside the dorm.
Okay.
Very convenient.
All right. All right. Because that would be a nightmare to have to take all your clothes down to the street and maybe find a dime laundry where you put money into a machine and wait for a couple hours for your clothes.
No. They have their own laundry in place.
All right. Okay. So you have your variety of different students from around the world. And I think the Central American, South American students, based on a conversation we had earlier, seem to be the most interesting personality types.
Their personality is more open mind, more passion.
Oh, passion!
Yes.
And
they're very easygoing, and I don't know. That's their natural personality, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, the men have sort of what we call macho, which means a man's man. And sometimes, apparently, you mentioned in our last episode, one of our macho students from South America was banging on doors and maybe too much Pijo beer. But the girls are also very, I don't know, they just seem to be very, passionate about everything.
Yeah.
They love to go out to the night markets and...
I think they also love the nightlife.
The dancing. Yeah, there are quite a few places here for nightlife where you can go and dance till very late at night, and it's safe. For the most part, I think it's very safe. Yeah, where do students normally go? In Taiwan, Taipei to go.
I think 101 area.
Okay, 101 is the tallest building in Taiwan, Taipei. It used to be number 1 in the world. And that's a shopping district. It's also a very expensive area. If you don't know what it is, you can look up 101 building in the internet and see it. But that whole area at night kind of has these underground basement discos, right? Dance places.
Why you say basement?
Well, they seem to always when I have been around there after dinner, I've noticed that they all seem to have there's nothing going on at 10 o'clock. I'll go to a movie. I'll get out of a movie at 12, and I'll notice all these people lined up to go into these they're lining up to go into these discos or bars or whatever, clearly dance places, and I'll walk by and I look in, and it's a staircase going down, so it's a basement bar. I don't say underground as being secret or anything, but it's clearly in the basement of some of these buildings.
About the basement, I don't know. But one time the students showed me the place. They place, like electric music, something like that. But it's in the building. It's not in the basement.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. So they have DJs that come in from all over the world too, right? Famous DJs that'll come in.
By the way, talking about DJ, reminds me one of the students. He loves to play music, and he's also pretty good DJ. He found a job here to be DJ, and when the weekend or like a long holidays, he'll be very busy from north part of Taiwan to south part of Taiwan.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that takes, what does he take, the high speed?
Somebody hired him as a DJ, and then he really enjoy it.
So he takes the high speed train.
Probably. He probably make a lot of money.
Okay, Taiwan has a large city in the south at a port called Kaohsiung, and I think it's the second largest city, right? And I imagine they have a lot of these dance places there. Taichung is another location with a lot of people. I think it's the third largest city in Taiwan. So I can see where you might be able to make money being a DJ if you're really good at it.
Also when they what's that season? Kending.
Okay. Kending is our listeners probably don't know about Kending, but it is a beach resort area in the south. And it's a little hard to get to. Right?
Oh, it takes time. Yeah, you have to take train or high-speed rail train
and
to
Kaohsiung,
Kaohsiung,
right?
and then I don't know, is there another train? But I know bus that take another hour and a half or 2 hours to get to Kending. Yeah.
So it's sort of isolated, isn't it?
It's not isolated.
Well, it seems to be. I mean, if you have to take a high-speed rail and then take a bus for 2 hours, and then, it just seems like a long way to go just to go onto a beach.
But when you arrive there, all this suffering are gone.
All the suffering to travel. So they have something every year called the
Spring
Scream.
Yes, that's right.
It's called the Spring Scream.
Yes.
How long does it last?
You got me. I don't know.
I don't know either. It's at least 2 or 3 days, right?
I thought it's like a week.
Is Spring Scream. Well, this is something that I've never attended, but they've had it forever.
Well, yes.
Right? A long time.
Yeah.
And all the young people in college go to this.
Oh, my God, yeah.
And I don't know where they put them. I don't think they have enough hotels down there. I've been there a couple times, and I know they don't have enough hotel room. I guess people sleep in tents everywhere. And it seems to be 24 hours, 7 days of just rock music and dancing and playing in the beach and camping out and just craziness. They call it the Spring Scream. Very popular. I guess if I was only 30 years younger, maybe, 35 years younger, or maybe if I was 40 years younger.
Don't count again.
When I do that to myself, I feel, oh my gosh, my life's so far gone. But I never went. I've been here 35 years, and I've never gone to the Spring Scream.
But have you ever been to Kending?
Oh, yes. You met my wife earlier, and we went there many years ago when one of our kids was 1 or 2, and we went there. I didn't think it was particularly impressive, but I had been there one other time when I was attending a missile launch at Zhouping Missile Base, and they put us in a big hotel in Kending, and then they took a bus around to Zhouping Missile Base. So that's the only 2 times I've been to Kending.
Did you find interesting there or attractive point?
No. For me, I'm not a beach person.
Okay, let's change subject.
You like to go to beaches?
Why not? Enjoy the sunshine. Lay on the beach.
I'd rather hide in a cave or something like a bear.
Oh my God.
Terrible. So when was the first time you attended, or did you attend the Spring Scream?
Never.
When you're a young person?
Never.
Okay.
I think I'm afraid crowded.
I was always curious as to why people went, because I always heard that it was just crazy crowded and that the rooms were, too expensive or packed, or people living in tents, and I don't know. I just didn't see why I should go.
I don't know.
But I did enjoy it, my 1 visit or 2 visits, but I did find that it wasn't exactly what I thought it would be. It seemed to be for me at least, the same souvenir shops selling the same stuff, back to back to back, and I don't understand how they can stay in business selling the same sandals.
It's like I always make a joke. It's just Kending night market.
Kending night market, yes.
It's different. It's not different than other markets you can see. Yeah.
Right, it's definitely different, and I'm glad I did go at least twice. I do have 2 sons that are getting older, and one of them is, he's in junior high now, so I fear that someday soon he will be telling me he wants to go to the Spring Scream.
Oh, God.
And I go, oh my God, no, wait till you're 18 or something. He'll be 16 maybe. But I'd rather my children. Ironically, I would have wanted to go when I was 18, but when you become a father, you don't want your kids to go to these things. Do you have children?
Yes. I have children.
Okay. Boys, girls, what?
They're boys.
Oh, all right. 3 boys? How many?
2 boys.
2 boys? Okay. And how old are they?
How old? One is in elementary school, the other one in junior high.
Oh, really? I got one in junior high. Wow, junior high is when they hit something we call puberty. And they suddenly become interested in girls. So has your son suddenly become interested in girls yet?
Not yet.
Neither has mine yet, but I can sort of.
I'm not worried about that.
I worry about my son. But you're not worried about your son. Okay. Well, you're a mother, I guess, and I'm a father, and we're different mindsets, different kids completely, obviously. Do you blame your husband for anything that your son does that's bad? You just blame him because he's, you say that, my wife does this to me. Anything that my sons do that are good, she'll say, "Oh, that's from my side of the family," or if they come back with a bad grade in math, "Oh, that's your side of the family." She'll blame my family.
I think that's normal. That happens in every family. It's just a conversation and just teasing each other.
Sure. Yeah. Life is interesting. Getting back to the university experience, did you go to school? Did you go to university?
I went to college.
Okay. And college, and you studied what?
International trade.
Oh,
yeah.
See, that's
it's
how
long time ago away from me.
People often ask me the same question. I have to wait. I pause. I think, well, yeah, I did. I did study. I studied there. Yeah, I didn't just party. I did. I got a master's degree, and I still don't know why I got the master's. I have no idea why I bothered wasting 2 years on something that I can't use, but they paid for it, so if the government pays for something, go ahead and
just
do
go.
It. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
But it helped me later get a job somewhere. You had to have a master's degree. So you studied something practical.
Yes.
Business. Would you say international business?
International trade.
International trade, which is a big deal in Taiwan.
I think that was a big deal a long time ago.
Not now.
I don't think now. Right now, the government or country is so focused on science, technology, this kind of thing.
That's
the AI generation.
Right.
Yeah.
Artificial intelligence. I think when I first arrived here, it was all export, manufacturing, export, and science and technology became something big after, I don't know, about 20 years ago, I guess, when everything suddenly became computer.
Do you think that's because of Apple?
Apple computers or IBM?
Apple. I think that every AI stuff comes from after Apple, like iPad, iPhone.
Well, I think that what happened was that you had two computing companies. One was Microsoft, and they wanted to produce computers for the business and office environment. And Apple was interested in producing personal computers for entertainment, but also for art and business. But mostly, Apple. When I was in college, well, we didn't have computers. I'm sorry, but when the Apples first came out in the late 80s, when I was in graduate school, they were very popular with academics and writers and artists. IBM, the IBM coding for Microsoft was not easy to use. Apple was far easier. They had the applications on the screen that all, and you couldn't do that on Microsoft. You had to type in the code. It was very annoying.
Yeah.
But Apple, boy, and they came out with the iPads, and originally, they just turned them into phones, and now, I don't know if you rode the MRT today, but I did. But everyone in Taiwan seems to be on their iPhones.
At least smartphone from every brand.
Smart.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. It's not just the iPhone anymore. It's everybody has these new phones, and no one's looking at each other. No one's talking to one another. They're all living in their imaginary worlds.
Yeah. One time I took my boys to McDonald's. And I saw there was a table with 4 boys. They looks like 15, 16 years old. They get together, sit there to play their phones.
Just together.
Just to, and then I turn around, talk to my boy, say, please don't do that. If you want to go out, hang out with your friend, not on your iPhone. If you want to use your phone, you can sit in the house, use your computer. When you go out, you need to interact with your friend.
I have a son that plays computer chess with people all over the world, and he plays chess with his friends.
Wow.
Real chess, like with a board and everything.
Wow.
But yeah, he's also stuck on his phone sometimes for too long.
Mm-hmm.
And but when I check on him to make sure he's not looking at certain photographs, I noticed that he's actually playing chess with somebody, not even in Taiwan, maybe somewhere else in the world. And I go, when I was his age, I had a television, black and white, and I had 3 TV stations, and that was it. And so we had nothing to do. We had farm animals, and we had work and physical work, and to have fun, we went outside and got in trouble. We had a big family, like to fight, but yeah, nobody seems to be. I would rather them arguing at McDonald's rather than sitting there for them, you said, right?
Yeah.
Just individually looking at separate things on their
Why? You can sit in the house
by yourself.
Yeah.
I guess sitting together at McDonald's, and I don't know, maybe they were looking at the same thing together or playing a game together or something.
What, don't you think they can hook on the internet, see each other online, sit in the house?
It is a very strange world.
Yeah.
We live in a very strange world, people.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I even find myself doing it, and I'm an old man, and what I try to do when I'm walking around Taipei or on the MRT is I try to listen to music, or I download what we call an audio book, an ebook, and I try to listen to some famous historian reading, his book and learning about the world. But I don't. I wonder what I would have done if I was that age and had an iPad or iPhone or something and got trapped in that world. Yeah, because no one's really debating you or challenging your ideas, and that can be a problem too, I think.
But the smartphone just so convenient. You can find anything, Google it.
Yes.
I remember that students often send me the message, say, I'm sick. Where can I find a hospital? And things like that. I thought, I helped them Google one or two times, and I keep often to receive the message to ask me stuff, and I have other things to do. I'm not your personal secretary. I said you can Google it.
Well, they're looking for a mother or father figure, I think. And they're 18, 19 years old. They're scared. They're in a new country, and now they've hurt themselves, and now they need mommy to take care of it, I guess.
But I'm sure other foreign students, they just help on their own.
Different cultures. I'm sure
Probably.
It's very different. Yes, I can imagine them, where's the nearest hospital? Well, just Google it on your phone, and you can Google Maps, and you can find the hospital. But I think they want you to translate for the hospital. But, to be honest here, Taiwan is a very English-oriented country. So when you do go to a hospital here, they often speak English. So I find myself sort of like, well, I don't really need to learn Chinese. It's not quite like China or Hong Kong. Even in Hong Kong, you could still get away with just speaking English. But,
Really?
In mainland China, no. You definitely need to be able to speak Chinese. Unfortunately, that's the only time I've had to use my Chinese. What little I do know. But so you have, we have this word called narcissism. And narcissism is a love for yourself. That's what it means in ancient Greek. And what it means is someone who stares into the mirror and sees themselves as being beautiful.
Yes.
Right. Well, you see this now, not just in Taiwan, but all over the world. People, are taking pictures of them having dinner, a fabulous dinner.
Right.
Or here I am in the park next to a beautiful flower. And they post all these photographs on Facebook or TikTok or some social media. And all their friends and people are saying, oh, you live in a wonderful life, and it doesn't, I don't know if it helps them face the reality of what could be dangerous in life.
I think they just want to show their friends that their happiness side. And is it kind of show off?
Showing off, a little bit, but I just don't understand how people can be absolutely, totally happy 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
That's not going to happen.
I just think that they're sort of hiding behind these. It's called narcissism, the belief that you are perfect and that your world is a perfect place and your friends are perfect. And, look at me having noodles in the night market. I go,
I hate that. I really, I don't do that.
I don't do it for sure. An old man having noodles in the night market is not very appealing to...
When every time I look at kind of pictures on my Facebook, which my friends posted, I just thought, again... Why? I don't understand. I won't go to the same restaurant. I won't eat same food. I don't know what's the purpose why you keep uploading this. Or you just want to post it as a memory because when the next year, same date, same month, same day will pop up the pictures, remind you.
The Facebook does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's another reason if you want to do it.
Right. But for me to see those photographs pop up on Facebook, I get them for 8 years ago or 5 or 10, and I go, wow, it's kind of depressing because I'm like, oh, I'm getting old.
Oh my God.
So narcissism for myself is not a positive image. So yes, I do worry about this next generation of folks that are growing up, documenting every aspect of their life, meaning taking pictures and talking about their wonderful life constantly, and not preparing for the world of the future, which might be very dark. But that's not why we're here, obviously. We're here to talk about positive things. But yeah, I'm worried about this generation of folk. Well, I guess they're addicted. The word addicted, I guess, to their phones.
Yeah. Yes.
People can be addicted to alcohol or drugs, but they can also be addicted to, the feedback, the positive feedback they get from their friends for, their dinner out.
Don't you hate that?
Yeah. I don't know if I hate it. I don't understand it. I don't know.
Every time I see, this friend go to Japan, that friend go to Korea. When it's my turn?
Yeah, I see. You get jealous.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I say, don't you hate them?
I don't hate them, but I just, I think about, oh my God, I have to go through immigration again. I had to get a hotel room. Oh God, and I'd rather just stay home and watch TV.
You lazy butt.
I'm a lazy. Yes, that's a very common phrase. That's where we have problems in America with people getting fat because they're sitting there all day eating potato chips and playing on the computers and watching, a TV show or TV program that has 300 TV stations, There's too much to choose from to do. Too many choices today. In my youth, like I said, we had 3 TV stations, and we were extremely bored, and the library was far away, and it was difficult to learn new things, to be challenged by the world. So I think time was slower. A year was like 5 years, It just took forever. But time moves so much quicker now with computers. My one son, who's on his iPad too much, says, these people are my friends. I says, where do you know, where do they live? Where do they go to school? And he doesn't know where they go to school. He doesn't know who they are.
He doesn't know, or he doesn't care.
Or he doesn't care.
I think that's the problem.
With today's generation of kids. I said, well, you should have real friends, physical, the kind of people that you can actually speak to live, someone who you can actually go to the park, go swimming, go hunting, or in America we go hunting, go hiking, things like that, fun things to do. It's been a real pleasure having you, Isabel, on the program, and I appreciate all your advice for foreign students that are coming here.
Thank you. You're welcome.
And
I love to do it.
Good. Well, I hope that we can have you on again sometime soon. And when do the foreign students return?
I think right after Chinese New Year.
Okay. All right.
The school starts, I think, end of this week.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll be happy to get my sons out of the house.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Oh, gosh. Well, look, this is Fantastic Formosa with John Abrams, and thank you very much for listening to this episode. We'll talk soon again. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.